bonjour. Wow, bonjour feels so much natural now. Anyways, this was my last day in Quebec City, and now I'm heading to Montreal. I had to check out at 11, but I still had a few hours to spare. Thankfully, hostel has a luggage room where you can store your luggage in case you still have few more hours to spare. But you have to check out at 11, right? So during that time, I went to Parliament Building. You can go inside. It's free of charge, and there are self-guided tours and guided tours. When I went there, they did not have any guided tours in English available, so I decided to do self-guided tour. But everything there was in French, so I barely understood anything. But on my way back, just as I was about to leave the building, they just had started a guided tour in English. So I just asked the group if I could join them, and they were okay with it. So I did the guided tour. It was nice, but I had to leave like in the middle just because I had to catch this train.
Lay awake until the morning in an ocean so deep. Got a feeling like I'm dauntless whenever you're next to me. 'Cause I've climbed higher than I could dream of. Now using wires, I know I'm falling free. You set me off into emotion where I can just be me. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. You have unchained me. You haven't, yeah. You have unchained me. You haven't, yeah. When all my troubles seem to haunt me, you uncover the truth. 'Cause nothing really matters when you see it from a distance, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I'm up higher than planes could take me. I have acquired everything I need.
Right now I'm heading to Montreal. I'm kind of sad for leaving Quebec City because I loved it here, but at the same time I'm excited for my Montreal trip as well. Welcome to Montreal. I just checked into my hostel. It was about 15 minutes walk from the rail station. There were other options. You could take metro, you could take the bus, but I decided to walk just because I wanted to get a gist of the city, and 15 minutes walk is not a lot. So I'm into my room and I will give a room tour. So as soon as we entered, there is a shelf, a couple locks, but again we need to have our own locks. And this is again a 4-bed female dorm, and seems like there is already one person in the dorm, but they're not in the dorm right now. And yes, I think A is occupied, B is mine, and 2 more beds, and a full-length mirror, a fan, a couple more lockers, and the good part about this one is it has an ensuite washroom as well. And a shower as well. And they also said if this washroom is occupied, they have more washrooms down in the hallway. So I just left the hostel in search of some food. I am starving, and the location seems pretty nice. So there's the hostel right behind me, and there is a street, and then there is the main road right over there, so seems like it will be pretty safe during nights as well. I asked at the front desk if they give free bus passes, and they said they do not, but some other guest had left their bus pass with them who was checking out and who did not need it anymore, and had told them to give it to someone who might need it. So when I asked them about the bus pass, they just gave me the bus pass, and it's valid for 2 days, so I guess that's pretty nice. And the interiors seem pretty nice of the hostel. Honestly, they are better than the one that I was staying at the Old Quebec, and the social aspect of this hostel seems far better than the one that I was staying at in Old Quebec. Like, they have activities planned literally every day and multiple activities every day. So let's see, I will probably go to a few of these activities. Good morning, everybody. This is day 1 here in Montreal, and since it's day 1, I am going on a free walking tour. It is free, but there were $5 registration charges, and I'm sure the tips would be expected at the end. So let's see how it goes. It starts in about 5 minutes, and I'm here. But just got done with the walking tour, and it was pretty nice. Lasted for about 2.5 hours. Learned so much about the history of Montreal, and especially worth noting was the time when there were French people and British people together, and there was kind of a competition going on between them. For example, if French would build something, the Britishers would build something similar just to compete with them. So yeah, it was a nice tour. And the plan for now, I'm gonna go get some lunch, and then I am going to head to Chinatown, which is pretty nearby. And I do not want to go to Chinatown hungry, just because I'm vegetarian and I do not have many expectations of finding good vegetarian options there. But right now is where we ended the tour. This is called RESO, or Underground City. It's like an underground network of connected tunnels, and it's pretty huge. The tunnels are about, I think, over 30 kilometers in length combined, and it connects like lots of landmarks. It has a bunch of different entrances throughout the city. Lasted for about 2.5 hours, and there were other options. Just realized it's not on 0.5. तभी कुछ दिखाई नहीं दे रहा था. Bonjour.
Bonjour à tous. Ici Laurence et je suis votre directrice.